Dead by Daylight just released their new teaser, and we also got the name. It is Chapter 11, Demise of the Faithful. So let's go ahead and play the clip for you, and then we'll get into it. So what we got from that is fog, a lantern of some sort, and then this arm that looks like it's probably feminine, although you can't definitely say. And we see that they're wearing like some kind of armor or gold. They're wearing jewelry on their fingers, so this is probably somebody that had money in their lifetime. One alternative I'd like to put up against fog is that it may be ash coming from the lantern from burn victims. Now, I wanted to say thank you to the people who came on to the last video and told me that they were actually talking about the Huntress being the oldest before the Chapter 11, and now that Chapter 11 will be the oldest, but they weren't saying that Chapter 11 was a female. It just happened to be that the ones that were male that I thought of before don't fit this new teaser, and the ones that I found now either don't fit the teaser or were just female. So I'm not still stuck on that. It's just that it's the way it happened. Before we get to the lineup, which will be a couple of picks that I think would be good to add to the game just because it could be fun, and then the last one will be the one that I think is most likely out of my picks. It could still be far off the marker from what is actually coming to the game. It's just the best one that I found. I'm no historian. A lot of these things I just found out about today while trying to find some key terms. But what I want to talk about is that Monday the developers are having a stream, so more than likely we'll find out more information there, maybe even who the killer is. And I would guess either that Tuesday or the next Tuesday will be the PTB for us PC players, and you know we'll be bringing you plenty of content. If I'm not getting out to you fast enough, I would strongly recommend that you go over to Twitch and take a look at my friend Stubbornly. She'll be streaming there around 7, I believe it was, Eastern Standard Time. She might do it even earlier because the PTB will be out. First, we have ElixWetflix, if I'm pronouncing that right, which is said to be the Greek goddess of mist and darkness, and she would be the personification of death. She was represented on Hercules or Heracles, depending if you prefer Greek or Roman pronunciations, as a pale woman who is always weeping, chattering teeth, swollen knees, long nails, which we may see in the picture, or that could be something on her finger, and bloody cheeks with shoulders thickly covered in dust. And she's also said to be the goddess of poison, so it's more than likely poison fog. It could be some area of effect attack similar to the Doctor, which makes me already hate her. Next we have Vadur, which is said to be a spirit that follows somebody from the moment of birth to their death. It's in Norse mythology, and in Old Sweden it means vapor. It's said that it reveals itself with a small light, which could be the lantern, or sometimes it takes a human shape. Now while it seems fine so far, it does translate to English as wraith, and seeing how we already have a wraith in the game, that kind of knocks him down a peg. But Dead by Daylight can take some liberties and make it something else. It doesn't have to be a wraith. Obviously the one in game doesn't behave quite like that. Or maybe we were all wrong and it really is a buff for the Wraith. And lastly, the one that I think is most likely, again, this could still be far off the marker because these are just guesses, these aren't things that I know a lot about, is Tullia, which is the daughter of Cicero. Now this one's based in actual history and was born in 79 BC. In 66 BC, she was married to Gaius. After delivering their second child, she died a month later from childbirth from the infections. Now, while that seems like a nice background story for Dead by Daylight, it doesn't cover the lamp. Now, this is the legend of the perpetual lamp. In the 15th century, people discovered a Roman tomb that they identified as her burial place. Now, they claim when they looked inside that it looked like the body was buried that very day, and the discoverers proposed that the lamp has been perpetually burning ever since her burial, which was more than 1500 years earlier. So we had that she was somebody that was better off, that was wealthier, and she's based around the lamp because she has this whole story. Now Dead by Daylight can take some liberties, obviously, and take it out of our world and into the supernatural world. Maybe the lamp is something that gives her some kind of youth. Maybe it can raise her back from the dead. She'll have perks based around it, who knows. Again, this could all be way off the marker. We honestly have no clue. Hopefully we'll find out Monday, or we'll find out when the killer gets added to the PTB. So make sure that you stay tuned to this channel because I will be bringing content once the PTB comes out, or you can go and check out my friend Stubbornly's channel. Her Twitch will be linked in the description, so you can watch somebody stream the killer as soon as they come out. And make sure you stay tuned to this channel because I will be bringing whatever is added to the files like I normally do. Anyways, you guys know the routine. If you liked the video, leave a like, share, and if you enjoyed the content, subscribe to the channel and come on back for more.